Okay, we have George here at Tactical Flow Meter, and he's going to talk about our MAG flow meters.
All right, so this is the back flow meter, and this is our preferred method of measuring liquid flow. And the reason is that it has very high accuracy. It's a good value. It's performs very well, and it's very rugged. It lasts a long time. This particular kind of meter, believe it or not, is good to measure cement flow. Let's say cement coming right off of a cement truck. This meter gets specified for that. We've sold it all across the country with great success. When we sell it that way, we used a tungsten carbide probes, electrodes, and I'll show you what that looks like. And then we use a polyethylene liner. So when we're talking about liner and electrodes, I'm going to show you what that means. Okay, so this is the liner, and if you can notice the 3 electrodes.
Now, I see 4 things in there, but there's 3 electrodes?
Yeah, 3 electrodes.
What's the 4th hole?
Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, this one has 4.
So some have 3 electrodes, some have 4 electrodes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And this plastic is the liner.
This is the liner, and this is Teflon, but for cement applications, we use polyurethane because it's more durable. And for the electrodes, standard is 316L electrodes, thin steel, and we could upgrade it to tantalum, titanium, tungsten carbide.
But it seems like the standard steel will work just fine for
That's
most.
correct.
Here's the front. That's the display.
And it has a 4-button keypad, so you're able to make adjustments in the field. And this is available in a 24 VDC or 110 VAC. So the way we calibrate this meter is we calibrate it like everybody. We characterize the meter, sensors, and we use that calibration as a baseline. That's where most manufacturers stop. What we do in addition to that, to get even better accuracy, just because we can, is we'll use a trim factor, and this trim factor is applied to the meter calibration, so that we correct based on frequency separation or frequency error between this meter and the reference meter that we use to calibrate it. So
That's calibration. So what happens when I buy it? I get it. Do I call somebody? What do I have to do once it shows up at my door?
Sure. The meter is fully calibrated and ranged. You install it. You apply the power to it, and then you apply your chosen electrical output. You can do a 420 milliamp output or a Modbus RTU output. You don't have to do any of that. You could read right from the display as well. This meter could be adjusted in the field using the 4-button keypad, which is something that's easy to use. But if you didn't want to use that, you could also use a custom program that Dave, our principal engineer, has made for tuning of the meter in the field using a PC.
And this is unusual. Is that correct? That it's pretty uncommon for a customer to be able to buy a MAG flow meter and then write their own LabVIEW application?
Yeah,
that seems unusual to me.
Yeah, there's nobody that I know that does that, and we do it for not that much. There's a lot of companies out there that have full-blown products that use that kind of thing, and it's a one-size-fits-all. What we could do for a very small fee is we could design custom software that you could use for batching or for anything, absolutely anything. So all we need is a simple schematic of the process description of what you want done and what your outputs need to be, what your variables need to be, and we could write a custom program to satisfy your custom needs.
And we have some examples of that in different videos, which will be in the show notes. And feel free to ask us if you have any more questions about that. The other questions I had were common applications. We've talked about cement, and that seems incredible to me that you could use that for cement. What are some other common applications for this meter?
Yeah, the most common is using it for potable water, sewage, dirty water, injection water if you're in the oil and gas. Pretty much any kind of fluid that is electrically conductive, which is pretty much absolutely everything except for oil, different types of oil, and deionized water has no minerals, so it can't be measured in this kind of meter.
And in terms of what happens if it breaks, is there a warranty? And if I get it and I just can't figure it out, who do I call? Do I call China? Do I call Taiwan? What happens there?
Yeah, you call us. You call us at 831-244-8080. You want to hit extension number 2 for tech service, and if you're lucky, you'll get a hold of Dave Corpy, and he's our main engineer here, and he's happy to help.
Perfect. And in terms of a warranty?
Yeah, all of our meters are covered by a 1-year warranty. We say that our meters could last much longer than that. We offer great customer service 10 years after the sale, so there's no problem. Nothing's going to get obsoleted. We'll help you out.
The laws that govern Physics are still going to apply 10 years from now.
That's right.
Perfect.